Hi, Coach Lisa Chavez here today. I'm going to take you through a sweet mobility routine where we will begin starting on our belly and we will warm up the spine, the wrists, the toes and ankles. It's a feel-good sort of warm-up. All right, nice and gentle, nothing crazy. Let's begin lying down on our belly, propped up with our forearms, and here we have the half cobra. Now starting off, we're going to move through the neck. But let's begin with the arms parallel to one another. You're going to pull yourself forward as if to open your breastbone and stretch your belly, relax through your glutes and abs. And let's move through the neck by pulling the chin down tight to the breastbone and then lifting the chin high. We'll do that 3 times. Pull the chin down tight to the breastbone and then lift the chin up high. Feel like you're stretching the belly by pulling yourself with the arms, like you want to pull your arms back but they're glued in the one spot. And again, pull the chin down tight to your breastbone, lift the chin high. Once more, pull the chin down and lift the chin high. Now circle your chin up and back over to your right shoulder. Look as far back towards your right heel as you can. Even allow a little twist of your shoulder girdle as you look as far back behind you as you can to that heel. Then lift the chin far away from that right shoulder. Try to look high to the ceiling. Keep the neck long and circle the chin all the way around towards your left shoulder and look back to your left heel. And stay there for a moment as you look as far back as you can, rotating even in that shoulder girdle. And lift the chin far away from the shoulder, look high to the ceiling, keep the neck long. Let's do it one more time each way. Look all the way back to the right shoulder, to the right heel. Look behind you and then pull the chin away from the right shoulder. Look high to the ceiling, keep a long neck, and circle the chin down to the left shoulder. Look back to the left heel. Last time, circle the chin away and return to center. Shake out your hips a little bit if you can there. Just a little rocking side to side. Now we're going to lie flat on our belly and slide the arms up by the ears. We're going to slide the feet apart a little bit and we're in a star position. Now we're going to slip one arm underneath the opposite arm and open the chest to the ceiling. Open up into a star position, reaching your feet wide, reaching your arms wide. And let's stay there for a moment. Breathe into it. Keep your hands in contact with the ground and slowly return to the prone position, star position on your belly. And let's change sides. You'll slip your left arm under your right arm as you turn and open your left shoulder towards the ceiling. The chest opens to the ceiling and we're in a big X position, big crossed, twisted star. Again, keep your hands in contact with the ground, slip one arm underneath the other, and return to the star. Let's do it one more time each way. The feet pretty much stay still. They stay in one place. One more. Return to the other side. Rotate. Try to be gentle on your bones here. Stretch from your fingertips to your toes. And back to center. Now take your hands into the chest, right beside your shoulders. Your elbows are bent. You're going to lift one leg up, bend the knee, and try to cross that leg over the body. And then return it. Pushing your hands into the ground, right leg will straighten out. We'll bend the left knee and cross the left leg over the body. And return to center. Again, bend the right knee, try to cross it over, and now we're trying to push away from the ground. Back down with the breastbone and return the right leg and straighten the right knee. Lift, bend the left knee, cross the left leg over, and push away from the ground. Then bring the breastbone back down to the ground and return the leg to center. We've got one more step to add on here. We're going to cross the right leg over, push away from the ground, and sit up nice and tall. Now we've got the right arm resting on the right knee. Let's come back to the ground. We're going to start by reaching right hand back to the ground, then bring the breastbone to the ground, then the right knee, and then the right foot. Let's bend the left knee, cross the left foot over, push away from the ground, take the left arm up, and sit in your chill position. Let's return by placing left hand down on the ground, about shoulder width apart from the right hand. Then breastbone to the ground. Return left knee, return left foot. One more time. Right leg, bend the knee, cross it over, push away from the arm, and rest your right arm on the knee. Reach right hand to the ground, return the breastbone to the ground, return right knee to the ground, return right foot to the ground. Let's go left foot, cross it over, push away from the ground, and left arm on top of the knee. Left hand back to the ground, breastbone to the ground, left knee to the ground, left foot to the ground. Excellent. Awesome. Let's come up onto hands and knees. And here we're going to push the butt back to the heels. Let's start with the hands underneath the shoulders, the knees underneath the hips. Knees and hips are about shoulder width or hip width apart. And then you'll sit your butt back to your heels, rest in a child's pose with straight arms, reaching your hands forward, pushing the butt back. Then round up through the back, lift your navel to your lower back, tuck your chin to your chest, look to your belly button and drive your hips forward and down. Keep the neck long, elbows straight, and press into a full cobra with straight arms, pulling your shoulders down from your ears, allowing your hips to drop heavy to the ground. And then pull your chin tight to your breastbone. Try to look to your navel as you separate your shoulder blades, round up through the upper back, mid back, lower back as you lift your navel up into your lower back and sit your butt all the way back to your heels. Arms are straight, keep reaching through your fingertips. Let's do it again. Pull the navel up and into the lower back. Round out through the back. Keep your chin tucked in tight to your chest. You're slowly moving your hips forward and down. Then we will start to extend through the lower back, mid back, upper back, and then through the neck as you lift your chin and look straight out. Long neck, shoulders are down from your ears. Elbows are straight. We'll pull chin to the chest. Separate the shoulder blades, round up hard through the upper back, then the mid back. Pull your rib cage up into your back, then your navel into your back, and sit the butt all the way to the heels. Let's do it one more time. You want to round out very hard through your back, so tuck your tailbone under, keep your chin tucked to your chest, drive those hips forward and down, then we will slowly extend through the spine, first from the lower back, then mid back, then upper back, and then the back of the neck. And let's sit it back slowly, segment by segment. Tuck chin to chest, separate your shoulder blades, round out through the upper back, the mid back, the lower back, and sit the butt all the way to the heels. Lovely. And we will come forward onto hands and knees. And we're going to do an exercise that will work our wrist mobility. So we will turn the palms up towards the ceiling, pointing the fingers back in the direction of the toes. Your hands should be about double shoulder width apart. If this is too hard, you will bring your hands closer back to the knees. But we want the hands wide, double shoulder width apart. We are then going to press the breastbone down to the ground and the breastbone away from the ground. We press the breastbone down to the ground and away from the ground, and at the top of the move, straighten your elbows completely. Separate your shoulder blades very hard. Stay there for a while. Pull the shoulder blades apart, straighten the elbows, and try to spread your fingers and keep the back of your wrists flat to the ground. Again, drop the breastbone to the ground. Here you want to arch the back. Look forward. Press the breastbone down, but keep your crown of the head and tailbone high. And then we will flex through the spine. Tuck the chin to the chest, tuck the tailbone under, look to the belly button, and separate those shoulder blades very hard. Keep your neck long. Long neck, not shoulders to ears, long neck. Let's do 3 more. Breastbone down to the ground, extend the spine. Crown of the head and tailbone are lifted. Then separate your shoulder blades, round out through the back, and look to the belly button. Tuck the tailbone under. Elbows are straight, fully extended, and the back of the wrists are down to the ground. Let's do 2 more. Breastbone down. Then push away. Look to the belly button, straighten the elbows. Last one, breastbone down, and straighten the elbows and press away. Excellent. Now we will turn the palms down to the ground. And we're going to have the fingers pointing back in the direction of the toes. We're bringing the hands beside the knees, and we will sit the butt back towards the heels. From here you will bend one elbow at a time to peel the palm away from the ground. As I do so, I'm slipping my forearm past my thigh. Let's change sides. We're going to bend through one elbow and direct the elbow down to the ground and back to the hip in order to find a nice deep bend at the wrist and stretch the palm and stretch the fingers. And then you can flatten the palm down to the ground. You want to make sure that you keep all 4 fingertips in contact with the ground. The thumb can peel away. So let's try bending the right elbow and direct that right elbow back towards the right hip, just wide of the right hip. You can also think of bringing your breastbone down towards that forearm just a little bit. Great, and then flatten the palm to the ground. Let's move to the left side. We're going to peel the left palm off the ground as we bend through the left elbow and position the breastbone over the left forearm as much as you can. Feel the stretch through the wrist as you keep your 4 fingertips in contact with the ground. And you've got that elbow bent and driving back in the direction of the hip, just parallel to the thigh. Let's do it one more time. Flatten that one palm, and let's peel off the left palm. Peel it away as you drive back through the elbow, back and down, and then flatten the palm. Last time here. Great. Excellent. And from here, we're going to shake out the wrists. So sit up nice and tall. Take your forearms parallel to one another. Point your fingers into one another and wide, into each other and wide. And now shake it out and try to allow that movement to come at the wrists, not fingers, not elbows and shoulders, at the wrists. Flick it in and out, in and out, in and out. Nice and quick. Shake those wrists loose. Super. And I want to work just a moment on toe mobility. So what we will do is tuck the toes under. And we're going to keep the toes close, the big toes to each other, and the heels close to each other. Try to spread your toes from there. And if you can, sit your butt down over top of your heel. Now you've got your heels stacked over your big toes. Your toes are spread. And we're just sitting nice and tall here. In order to stretch the big toe, work big toe mobility. We're trying to keep the heels rather close to each other. As close as you can. The toes are spread, the heels are close, and the butt is sitting down on the heels. So you can just work on that mobility and stay in that position. You can stay there 30 seconds, 60 seconds even if you can. It's great. Just try to work that. This is called the toes pose. And if you're comfortable with it, you can go from toes pose. Now here is pretty challenging. If you want to tune me out now, that's fair. But if you want to try one last challenge, you will try to position those heels over the big toes, but then come into a balancing position of no knees, and then gently lower the knees. Really working foot mobility, big toe mobility, strength and flexibility combined. Knees are close, heels are close, as best you can, as you softly bring the knees down to the ground and away from the ground. Balance. As I said, this is a pretty big challenge, but if you can do it, get in a few reps, I give you credit. So go for maybe 10 of these, if you're doing them, if you can. Otherwise, you're just wrapping it up, coming back down onto hands and knees, and we're going to pitter-patter through the feet, pointing the toes straight back, and just releasing a little bit of that tension that might have built up in the foot. All right, excellent work, guys. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you enjoyed this little warm-up mobility routine. I certainly did. If you liked this video, please like it and share it, and subscribe to my YouTube channel.